What is up, guys? It is Jack, back up in this bitch of 10 years fitness. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. And in today's video, we are talking about the things that you absolutely must be tracking if you are serious about your results in the gym. Okay, and before I get into that though, I just want to say right off the bat that, generally speaking, in light of what I'm about to tell you, the guys that track more shit, on top of more aspects of what's going on with their body at any given time, generally get better results than those who don't. Okay, with the exception of the guys that focus on abstract shit over the shit that matters, and the exception of the people who are so obsessed with tracking everything that it drives them crazy and makes them quit. Okay, so those two things aside, tracking more things is generally better in the long run because you can have a better idea of what's going on with your body and manipulate that to get results better as you come to learn about yourself. So, that aside, let's get into the things, however, that you absolutely must track if you want to have a good idea of what's going on with your body and manage your body composition effectively. So to get into this, first off, you probably saw this one coming. The most important thing is keeping on top of your body weight. Okay, so get the weighing scales out and weigh yourself every 2 to 3 days. You should at least have a relatively good idea of what's going on with your daily calorie level as well. I mean, I'd recommend tracking your calories every day because if you don't know, you're guessing, pretty much. That phrase pretty much holds, a lot of the time, holds true. So you notice in manipulating that, we can see what's going on with our body weight, and because of we know the calorie levels, we can work out the calories in versus calories out roughly, and manipulate our calories to ensure we're gaining weight if we want to, we're maintaining if that's our goal, or we're losing weight if that's our goal as well. And the reason it's very important to keep on top of weight is because that is the most influential thing in affecting our body composition, in managing it essentially, because we know like 95% of the time, if your body weight's not going up, you're not gaining muscle. If your body weight's not going down, you're not losing fat. Okay, so generally speaking, that's something we know to be true, like 95% of the time or some shit. So keeping on top of our body weight and being able to know what caloric level we're at and manipulate it is clearly very important. Okay, so the next thing you want to keep on top of and be in control of is what's going on in the gym. Because you need to know what you're doing roughly and have a good idea of your performance over time, so keeping a log of your training is generally a good idea, at least like what your major lifts are, your big compound movements, squat, bench, deadlift, overhead press. This is because what we see is, again, like 95% of the time, if your strength is not going up, or I should say your performance is not improving over time, that is progressive overload, you're not building muscle. Okay, if you're not getting stronger in some way, you are not building muscle, okay, because your body is not adapting, which forces growth in the muscles, okay, that's what it is essentially. So if you're not getting stronger, you're not building muscle. If you're getting weaker, you are not maintaining or building muscle. Okay, so what that basically means is if you're on a bulk and you're trying to get bigger, you're trying to build some muscle, if your weight's going up, you're managing calories right, okay, you don't need to change anything there, unless of course you're gaining weight too quickly. But if your strength or performance is not improving in the gym, then the chances are you're gaining purely fat from that weight gain. However, if your strength is going up, you can be pretty sure that some of that weight gain is going to be muscle. That's generally how it works. Now, inversely, on a cut, if your weight's going down and your strength is staying the same or maybe improving slightly, because that is possible, what you'll find then is that you are preserving your muscle and losing fat. Okay, if your weight's going down but you're keeping all your strength, then you're probably keeping all your muscle. Generally speaking, that's what we see to be the case, again, like 95% of the time. So, maintaining muscle but losing weight, that's good. You're preserving muscle and losing fat. However, if you're losing weight and your strength is drastically decreasing, your performance is like way off in the gym, you're probably losing some muscle as well. You probably need to take in more protein, or it might mean that you're in a caloric deficit to too great an extent. Okay, if you cut your calories too far too quickly, your body just goes crazily grabbing at whatever body tissues it can for energy to make up that huge caloric deficit, and it's going to grab at more muscle if you have a huge caloric deficit. So that's something you need to keep on top of as well, what's going on with your performance in the gym. Okay, so understand that with keeping on top of your weight and your calories, which then manipulates your weight or allows you to manipulate it, and what's going on in the gym, you can have a pretty good idea at all times without calipers or anything like that of what's going on with your body composition. If you're getting heavier and you're getting stronger, you're gaining muscle. If you're not getting strong but you're getting heavy, you're just gaining fat. If you're losing weight, your strength is staying the same or improving, then you're losing fat preserving muscle. If you're losing weight and you're losing strength as well, then you're losing muscle in that case. Okay, just as a summary. And just a little something else that I think is a good idea to mention is it's probably a good idea to keep a picture diary, or at least, yeah, a picture diary, but I think it's really good to keep a video diary as well. So every so often, set up a camera, do this like monthly or something, and just try and keep the lighting the same, the camera the same, the routine the same, just strike a few poses. Okay, strike a few like bodybuilding poses, okay, to show off your muscularity. So month on month you can see what's developing and in what way. So if over the course of a couple of different recordings you see your chest getting bigger, but your delts are staying the same, then you'll see, okay, so what I'm doing for chest is working, but what I'm doing for delts clearly isn't effective. I need to change that up and work on what I'm doing for my delts, change my routine maybe. So, yeah, but anyway guys, that's really all I have to say on that for now. I hope you found that helpful. Thanks for watching. I've been Jack with 10 Leaders Fitness. Check out my sponsors, thealphacore.com, for awesome fitness clothing. Use discount code JACK10 over there for money off. Sorry, got my words mixed up. But once again, thanks for watching guys. I'll see all of you in the next one.